In the previous week's episode of Chesapeake Shores, Abby and Evan were arranging a second date while Connor was recovering from a heart attack at Mick's house. After recovering from his own injuries sustained in the plane crash, Mick is now battling an addiction to the painkillers that were initially administered to him. In episode 3, Mick imitates Megan in her continued concern over Connor. He is prepared to return to his own apartment and take care of himself. Mick is concerned that Connor is moving too quickly because his father made the same mistake and he doesn't want his son to repeat it. Evan, in Abby's opinion, is being obstinate. He objects. What kind of double doors they require for the VAC system is the topic of their argument. Evan is having a video meeting regarding team morale and a retreat when Mandrake interrupts. Evan is forced to go against his will by Abby and Mandrake, and he will only go if Abby is his partner. Margaret refuses to get involved as Connor continues to complain about his overbearing family. She is cautious not to offend anyone. Megan is leaving tomorrow. She'll return home in 2 weeks, and Mick will fly out to see her. She needs to have the conversation that she has been putting off for the past 20 years. The team-building activity consists of a complicated treasure hunt. Despite Evan's assertion that winning and losing are not important, they both want to win. Evan calls Mandrake for directions as soon as possible, but Abby accuses him of lying. At the bar, Luke notices Mick taking a drug. It's an aspirin, he claims. Mick is anxious about their conversation this evening. Luke receives a call from his landlord. He has no money for a motel, and his apartment won't be cleaned until at least tomorrow. He makes the choice to rest at the bridge. Evan and Abby joke around. Mick takes a painkiller before dinner with Megan. He takes her prosecco and peonies. His favorite dinner, complete with whole lobsters, is on her menu. She asserts that they are not required to speak tonight, but he suggests they do so after supper. In order to find out if Margaret is in, Connor still intends to take a break for the evening. Connor is asked if he was popular in elementary school by one of Abby's daughters. Although Kaylin claims her friend is popular because of her blue hair, she is unsure of this. Mick makes the decision to abstain from alcohol in order to maintain his composure. Megan reminds him that they agreed to talk about what happened after their divorce and before Megan moved back to Chesapeake Shores since he's unsure of what she wants to discuss. Mick downs that prosecco when she claims she's only had 3 serious relationships. Evan dislikes driving, especially after dark. When a tire blows, it appears that Evan has been shot. He is done. Megan wants Mick to be fully aware of who she is. She needs more information as well as details regarding Martha. He advises them to crack open a new bottle. With a backpack on, Connor is skulking down the stairs like a teenager. Connor is located by Margaret on the street. She feared that he would pass out in the middle of the road. Mick taught Abby how to change a tire when she was 10 years old. If Evan wants her to check the brake pads and oil as well, she wonders. She then inquires about nighttime driving. She genuinely wants to know, but he just toys with it. Luke is welcome to spend the night on her couch by Bree. Were we ever at her home? It's adorable. Luke wrings his hands as she retrieves blankets. He appears to be really uncomfortable. He removes his shirt and Bree comes back. What she sees appeals to her. Mick expresses regret for missing Megan's suffering. He questions why she left after going through her crisis. She had no idea how. There are many regrets, and Mick wonders why she didn't return for the children. They start to argue about things they didn't do or comprehend, but the bell stops them. Evan is forced by Abby to reveal a secret. She divulges information that she has never disclosed to anyone else. She had second thoughts about marrying Wes. Although it almost didn't happen, she is happy that she did it for the girls. She is dissatisfied that Evan doesn't reveal a true secret to her. Books and jazz records are everywhere in Connor's apartment. Margaret has a clear vision for her future, which involves becoming a judge. Megan exclaims angrily that they should leave sleeping dogs alone. Mick then discusses his feelings for Martha and the reasons behind them. Not Megan was she. Because Carter wasn't Mick, Megan left him. While having sex, Connor and Margaret decide to look up how long till they can continue. He's not pushing himself because she wants it to take longer than 2 weeks. It turns out that Connor and Margaret are in a relationship. Evan reveals to Abby that his mother passed away in a car accident when he was 18, and they only have one assignment left to complete. Luke wakes up yelling at Bree's house. He believes it to be a mistake and is leaving. She's perplexed. He feels ashamed of his nightmares. Even though he has been out of jail for a year, he still struggles to sleep through the night or avoid having nightmares. Luke hasn't discussed this with anyone. In a sense, he is alone himself here. However, he isn't anymore. Evan has only revealed the details of his mother's passing to a select few people, including Abby. He wishes she knew who he is. Connor and Margaret are discussing legal dramas. They spoke non-stop all night. That kind of behavior strengthens relationships. Luke is also nodding off while Bree strokes his hair while he lays on her lap. I also adore her t-shirt. Megan's breakfast was prepared by Mick. Megan is overjoyed that Mick was more vulnerable than he's ever been emotionally. They kiss when they triumph. It ended there. Their initial kiss. I need a moment. Once they realize there are actually two Calvert Parks, they realize they actually did win.